To preface it, modern Jews don't have any significant IQ advantage, but the stereotype had to come from somewhere, besides proclivity and access allowed by help from the entire community, to become doctors, lawyers, other highly paid professions, and factors like teaching mentorship ethos in Jewish communities. So I thought about feeding habits of the medieval period briefly. Flour laced with sawdust, peasants surviving on tree bark and dubious roots, spoiled meats, no separation of blood, and so on. Yet a distinct diet existed for thousands of years that only Jews knew how to prepare and procure for their community. Kosher, clean and hygienic, traditional, rich in essential minerals, and shared with kids. To compare it in modern terms, difference between a kid who ate those little colorful vitamin gummy bears since childhood and a kid who ate McDonald's. Which one will have higher IQ? Which one will get sick less? The answer is obvious, but now consider it happening over several generations. The bodies of one group growing stronger, other not living up to the intended genetic potential. That's how you get the IQ myth and the intense jealousy of the inferior physically because of lack of nutrition populations. Well, there is one more myth, or whisper on the streets, that Jewish women's breasts are bigger. From my humble observation, seems true. The crux of perceived intelligence lies in their high verbal skills. Lawyers make their living by oratorial performance, merchants making deals or scamming people. That can be explained by debates and teachings of their holy book. For kids to know a lot of sophisticated words and be illiterate at a rate much higher. They are also bilingual. Tell me the difference between children on good diet, memorizing a holy book and learning 2 languages from birth, preparing to take over father's business that requires running a shop, selling things and advertising yourself, and Christian children eating garbage, not having access to any book, not even Bible, and learning only one language, often regional, bastardized version of the country's language. Can the difference be any smaller than that between genius and moron? This isn't anything that I stand by until defeated with banner firmly planted into facts. That's an idea and the thought that came to my mind one day. The impact of what people eat or drink on a nation can be clearly and famously seen in Rome's lead-poisoned populace and emperors who became mad, in big part thanks to what they drank. I actually think lead poisoning might be among the top 3 causes for Rome's fall, other 2 being Christianity and open border immigration policies. To add a paragraph that crossed my mind, a good parenting choice would be to try and make your kids at the very least hear other languages and get interested by the sounds they don't know coming at them. Try and read them actual serious books, instead of only children's stories. But who am I to give advice? Reading aloud the complete works of Plato instead of The Little Mermaid to your daughter may seem absurd, and most likely is absurd in the eyes of the observer, outsider. But if you want your kid's brain to be developed a bit more, at least comparatively to those whose parents chose Harry Potter over meditations, why not? First statement. Nutrition is often overlooked as a cause for a person's outstandingly developed body and brain. People seem to only blame undernourishment when seeing an obviously thin and feeble person. Second statement. Generations of well-fed and learned children created the Jewish stereotype. Their upbringing was truly like heaven and earth compared to Christian utter neglect, not being allowed to touch the holy book, while Jews actively encouraged literacy. Third statement. I may overestimate the impact of kosher diet. Jews in medieval times had a lot of other things going on for them. Literacy, religious debates, mentorships, but conversely, a ton of people don't even factor food while touching the subject of Jewish prosperity.